Hi there. So, you may or may not have noticed that you exist. How the hell did that happen? What in the donkey apocalypse is going on here? How is it possible? The world, your thoughts. How did it all begin? Was I a monkey? Are you telling me that I was a monkey picking ticks off a reindeer just before this? Are you telling me that? I don't think so, buddy. Let me show you how reality as we know it really began. So the current accepted theory of how this all began is the Big Bang Theory. And don't you even for a second mention that show, that awful, awful show. Oh my God, don't mention it. If you find that show funny, there is a 99% chance that your mother is your father's brother. So let that sink in. So the Big Bang Theory, this is actually accepted by mainstream scientists, and it goes a little something like this. I may be paraphrasing here, forgive me. A long time ago, there was nothing anywhere. And then somehow that nothing exploded and created everything. I don't know about you, but when I try to do something to nothing, nothing happens. If you light nothing on fire, there's no fire. If you have sex with nothing, you just feel shame and embarrassment, and your self-worth plummets like 30 points. But let's run with this. So nothing exploded. That somehow created rocks, and rocks went everywhere. And the way the light was hitting them, just that made crocodiles. And so now we have a crocodile on a rock, and then the crocodile had sex with a shark. And from what I understand, that little love connection gave birth to us. And here we are. I may have skipped a few steps in there somewhere, but that is the basis of reality according to science. So we could go with that theory. I'm okay with it. Are you? I'm fine with it. Nothing explodes, rocks are formed, rocks turn into crocodiles who had sex with sharks, and now you exist, and you know math. You know math because of all that sex on the rocks. It's plausible. Or is it? Let me show you what really happened, and you might want to get a hat for this, because I'm about to blow your mind. And you'll need the hat to contain the mind storm that I'm about to unleash in your cranium. So don't forget the hat. So long ago, in the very beginning, we're talking hundreds of years here. Don't even try to fathom this number. Well over 300 years ago. We don't even have the tools to measure this kind of number. It's not even comprehensible by the human mind. Don't even try. We're talking like upper 300s here. Don't even go there. So before it all began, there was nothing, absolutely nothing anywhere, until one day you became aware. All of a sudden, you were just like, what? What is this? Where am I? Who am I? What is life? Everything's just black. Not that I'm racist. I like black, love black. It's just, are there any other colors around here? Like an Asian color maybe? And so here you were, just flawless energy, pure awareness, floating in a sea of nothingness. And after about 20 minutes, you were just like, okay, I mean, this is cool and all. I like this, but there's more, right? There's more to life. This is just black. Not that I have a problem with it. Can I, go somewhere? Is there anywhere? What is anything? Am I moving right now? How would I even know? There's nothing to judge the distance. Everything is just blackness. Am I flying right now? I would love to know what flying feels like, if I could. So you started asking questions, and your desires led to the first thing ever created in the history of the universe. Light. Let there be light, they say. You know why they say that? Because you, Gaudens McThunderwood, floating out there in space, wanted something to do. You were tired of there being nothing to do, so you created light with your mind. So you thinketh, shall it become today. So in a sea of seemingly unending blackness, your mind was able to conceive of something else. You created a white light off in the distance. Then you were like, is that a light? That's a light. I see a light. How do I even know, first of all, that it's called a light? How do I know that? I'm so smart. I'm like the smartest man in the world, I bet. So Gaudens McThunderwood wanted to see that light a little bit closer. He started wondering out loud, do I come to you? Maybe, are you gonna come here? Meet in the middle? It's impossible to say whether he went to the light or the light came to him. But the light started getting closer, and he started to feel anxious and fearful. This is how emotions were born, by the way. He was just like, okay, that light's getting pretty close, actually. I'm a little nervous. I'm acknowledging that. I don't know what a light is. Don't know what that's all about. It's scary. I don't know what's gonna happen. So as the light approached, he could feel it. He could feel the heat. He could feel the love. He felt love for the first time in his 24-minute life up to that point. Light loves you. That's all we really know for sure. And as the light fully engulfed Gaudens McThunderwood, he became one with all that is. So now he's surrounded by white lights of love. If you've ever been hugged by a man in a white t-shirt, I imagine you're feeling something close to what Gaudens experienced that day. But then he remembered the blackness from whence he came, and he was like, I want to see that again. I remember that. Those were the good old days. So you know what he did? He just made it happen. This is Gaudens McThunderwood we're talking about here. So far, he's the only one getting shit done around here. So he imagined a half-black, half-white sphere of possibility. It started to form around him, and he was like, did I just create that with my freaking mind? I mean, how powerful am I? I am so powerful. He started to wonder, what else could I create? I could create anything. And he went like this. He did this. He didn't have any arms at the time, but he knew he could do this with his mind. And he created a red, streaking, glowing thing in the sky. And that is when he realized this universe was his canvas, and he could create whatever he wanted. The next thing he made were dinner plates. It had been about 3 hours since he first became self-aware, and he was getting a little hungry, so he made the plates, and then he made a grape, and he ate the grape. That was the first food ever eaten by anybody up to that point. But eating alone every day became very lonely for Gaudens, and he started to wonder, is there anybody else in this magical world that I could share a grape or two with? The answer to that was, of course not. There is only one awareness, and that is Gaudens McThunderwood. But he kept wondering and wishing there was someone else to talk to around here. Eventually, he managed to split himself into a separate awareness, and he had a friend, and together they made the earth, where we currently support over 1,400 people. So this is how I believe reality was formed. I don't have a lot of proof, but it's obvious. Gaudens McThunderwood became self-aware, and he started imagining fun things to do, and now we have all this. It's the most likeliest theory to date, but there's a catch. There's a dark secret, and I'm about to let you in on it. None of this actually exists. There was no Big Bang Theory with the explosion of nothing turning into rocks and then crocodiles having sex with sharks making you good at math. That didn't happen. None of this is real. The very existence of matter is an impossibility. Everything you've ever known has just been coming from your imagination, and I'm gonna let you in on a little secret today. You are Gaudens McThunderwood. You are creating this place. Everything you've ever known has been a creation of yours. The best way I can describe it, you are Gaudens McThunderwood meditating in space, creating everything you know in your life with your thoughts. Let that one sink in. If you're struggling in life right now, it's because you wanted to feel that pain. You wanted to know what it was like. And if you don't want to feel that pain anymore, go do something else. You are in control. That is your option. You are the one making all of this in your mind from space. That's just a fact. You have no idea how powerful you are, and the flat earth reptiles who are controlling your mind, they don't want you to know this. They do not want you to know how strong you can be. Because if you knew the power you had to change what is on this earth right now, you'd be making some big sweeping paradigm shifts around this bitch. You'd probably stop letting Coca-Cola poison your kids. You might stop killing cute furred little animals for food. Gaudens made grapes. Did you forget the grapes? Gaudens McThunderwood made grapes. They're delicious. You wouldn't pollute the environment by burning oil, would ya? No, you would drive cars that ran off water. Did you know that there were cars that ran off water? I did. Do you want to know how I knew that? Because I'm Gaudens McFucking-Thunderwood, and I can create whatever I want on this planet. There's nothing I can't create. You don't believe me? Watch this. There, I just invented a bike that carries 4 people and runs off unicorn smiles. There. Do with that what you wish, world. If you can think it, you can create it. Whatever you want in this life, if you can think about it and believe it, that's the secret. You probably don't believe in the unicorn smile bike, I get it. You're never gonna see that thing. I'll be riding that thing in 6 weeks. But if you can think of it and believe it, and you focus on it long enough, you can have it. Whatever that is. You know why? Because you're Gaudens McThunderwood, and you can do whatever the hell you want. So I think that's about it for today. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if the first thing that you are going to create with this new knowledge is hemorrhoids. Wow. You could have created anything you wanted. You could have made a hammock. Why'd you make hemorrhoids? That was dumb. That was so dumb. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Share this video with your grandmother. Click on some of these things, and I'll see you in the next video.